Hello everybody, Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is gonna be a guide on probably the hardest faction in the game. So we're talking about faction wars here, guys, and is the Dwarf faction. Honestly, I think they're lacking a lot of support, they're lacking a lot of turn meter control, they're lacking a lot of strong healers in this faction, so probably is the hardest faction in the game. Now, if you don't have any legendaries, it is definitely doable without. So today we're gonna attempt to do it with no legendaries. And we're actually going to use a rare champion as well, just to see if we're actually able to do it. I haven't tried to see if I can beat it yet, but we're about to do that together and find out if we can wreck it. So what we have in plan today, guys, we do have a Trunda here. We're not going to use her. We scrapped that off. So it's unexistent to say like this. We are running double rearguard sergeant. We're going to run a Grizzle Jarl, super important for this. So all three of them actually, because double rearguard with Grizzle Jarl, having that attack down, ally protection, continuous heal is super important. Then for a damage dealer, we're going to have Gala Longbraids. She does deal a ton of damage. She's definitely the #1 damage dealer in this faction, specifically for faction wars, because of all the multi-hit she gets, ignoring defense, extra turns, so she's absolutely a beast of a champion. I did make a guide on her like ages ago, so feel free to check that out. Then we're gonna use Avir the Alchemage. So he has a pretty good kit now. He's been released recently with a patch. He looks amazing, like poisons, pretty good to tackle that damage a bit down. More decrease attack, decrease speed. Even though it's only a 15% decrease speed, is super important as well. And then fills the turn meter of all allies by 15% and heals all allies by 15% of this champion's max HP. So you wanna build him with a lot of HP just to make sure he can keep your team alive. So I'm gonna show you the builds we've done on this team. I'm pretty positive that we should be able to beat it without an issue, but then time to time you can always be wrong actually. So by faction, there we go, I misclicked it there. So let's have a quick look how they are looking like. I will show you the Great Hall as well. The Great Hall doesn't look crazy at all. So it's not a huge advantage from the actual Great Hall on this account. So this is an account takeover. I've done recently so many for a faction wars. It's actually crazy. On this account, I've almost finished every single faction myself. So let's start with Gala Longbraid. She's first on the list here. Lifesteal gear, I have her on an immortal set. We want them to be able to self-heal a bit as well to make sure that boss doesn't kill them on the second hit. The boss does ignore defense. That's super dangerous. You want to make use of attack down, self-heal, so it's super important. Total stats on her, we have 60k HP, 3.7k attack, 1.2k defense, 200 speed, almost full crit rate, 179 crit damage. It would have been nice to be able to get like 50 more crit damage here, but unfortunately that's what we got. That's what we gotta make it work with. That's the weapon, helmet, shield, crit damage gauntlet, HP chest piece, speed boots, HP ring, HP amulet, and we have an attack banner. This banner is actually beautiful. My Trunda will kill for it. Master is nothing crazy here, how you guys can see. Here 6 Helm Smasher, counter attack there on the defense tree. We have Rearguard Sergeant, so we are running one on a shield set with an immortal set. Total stats 60k HP, 3.1k defense, 184 speed, 253 speed, a bit of crit rate, crit damage, resistance. That's not crazily important. Masteries, I've got the same masteries on all the rest of 4 champions that I'm about to show you. Evil Eye is gonna play a super important role. Cycle of Magic again, Sniper again to land that defense down, have higher chances to land those debuffs, super important. Lasting Gifts again, it can be important for that continuous heal, for ally protection, so we gotta make use of everything that we can. Life Drinker on Masteries, War Master. Now, War Master, it doesn't actually do a lot of damage on these bosses in Faction Wars, but in a way or another we kind of need it. Then we have our second Rearguard Sergeant. I'm just checking if they're both booked because I forgot to check that. She's on a Lifesteal set and an Immortal set again. Total stats, we have 61k HP, 2.9k defense, 192 speed, 294 accuracy, a bit an overkill there, 46 crit, 79 crit damage. So how you guys can see are pretty similar in stats. Each one of them is using a defense gauntlet or chest piece, and the other one, the opposite, is either HP, either defense, depends what's missing of them. Speed boots, HP ring, HP amulet, accuracy banners on all of them. Then we have Grizzle Jar, again, accuracy set, and we have an immortal set on him as well. He doesn't even have all the gear maxed at the moment. It wouldn't have been bad to actually max it. We have a 60k HP, 3.4k defense, 178 speed, 250 accuracy, masteries, exactly the same thing on him as well. Now he should be booked as well, lovely. So you wanna focus over 60k HP just to make sure the boss doesn't one-shot you. If you do that, you more or less you should be fine. Now, how you guys can see, most of the champions, they are around 60k HP plus. I do not want to focus a single target because I'm not going to be able to revive it in case if anything goes wrong. Now, the only issue I might encounter on this faction here is going to be to control the ads and kill the ads as fast as possible. Because I don't have a lot of DPS, I have 0 CC in here, so I think it's going to be pretty hard. So, Avir, the Alchemage, he's on a shield set as well. Total stats, 60k HP, 2.2k defense, 235 speed, 291 accuracy, a bit of crit damage. Same masteries as well. I haven't checked if he's booked, but he should be booked. There we go. Nothing too crazy overall. He doesn't have quite a lot of pieces max here because I have no more silver left on this account. 660k is not going to be enough. It's not going to cut it off for what I need. So if that doesn't work like this, I will have probably to go and change it around. Get some more silver, sell some of the bad gear or anything like that. So that's our lineup right here, guys. I finished mine much easier. It took me 3 tries, no double rearguard sergeant, no molly. Having a molly makes all this much easier. I'm missing molly. I did not have a second rearguard sergeant because I probably fed 1,000 of them before, but still for me was a walk in the park with the champions I have, the great haul I have, and mainly the gear I have. So I almost got full crit rate on everyone, a bit more HP, definitely more speed than we have on this team. So it kind of went like a walk in the park, to be honest. Now here, we're gonna have to start and slowly get the ads down. So we're gonna have probably to start with Broadma. He's like the most important thing to go down here. He can revive, we don't have to revive to increase the crit rate, increase speed. And then the biggest danger in here is Torture Helm. He can honestly destroy us, so we gotta make sure we take him down as well. Let's land that defense up just in case. Let's land the decreased speed on him, because that was gonna happen. So the ads, they really need to be controlled. Now unfortunately we didn't land that defense down there from that rearguard sergeant, so we're gonna go with the second one and try to land it on Broadma here. Hopefully it's gonna work. It's super annoying when it doesn't, because it can take you quite a bit of extra time to take care of the ads here. So Torture Helm hits extremely hard here, honestly. He's such a beast. Okay, so we're almost taking Broadma down here. We're gonna land the defense down on Torture Helm as well now. There we go, that worked, perfect. We got that freeze unfortunately, so we're gonna have to end him with a different champion. Keep Gala Longbraids for something else here. Now let's boost a bit the Thermiter. Get a bit of more healing here. It's not a necessity 100%. I'm gonna decrease the attack down here just so I can kill Broadma, and then from here on to move again to Torture Helm, but I do have to place more ally protection so I don't have the rest of the champions uncovered. Bring me that block debuffs and defense up as well, just to make sure we are actually able to survive all the damage that we're getting. How I said, I'm not sure how good we're gonna deal with the ads here because of not having any CC, but so far so good, honestly. So hopefully it's gonna stay like this. I do have a lot of attack down, a lot of damage reduction on my team with all the ally protection, defense up, so hopefully that will keep us up and running here good without having to worry about it. Okay, so Torture Helm is almost down. He will be coming back. It's just something that he likes to do. Let's try to land that down, a bit of more attack down here, so he gets it as well. Now let's boost our Thermiter rather than try to do anything else on them. And let's go again for him. Now, Bloodfeather, she does hit pretty hard, but she's not such a huge danger like Torture Helm. Like, once we have a lot of dead allies here, he hits... dead enemy, sorry. He hits so hard. Like, it's actually crazy. So, this is not really a point to necessarily use that, but let's go for it. We got that defense down, so hopefully now with Gala Longblades I can end him. That was literally at the limit. Okay, stole the buff, not a problem. Go down. So seems like on this wave we don't have a huge problem on the waves. Now on the next wave we do have a Man-Eater, we have a Norog, so we're gonna have no way in actually controlling Norog. We're gonna have to make sure we place that block debuffs while he's trying to use his A2. If no, he's gonna place block debuffs on all the team, and that can be a bit of an issue as well. That's another thing we gotta keep in mind once we get there. I'm super curious to see if we can actually smack the boss from the first try. This is the first try. I haven't tried the team yet, so hopefully we'll be all well surprised by the end of it. I know a lot of you guys are struggling with this faction. Like, did I actually rebuild the team specifically for Faction War? I was struggling with it as well. I tried it before a few times, but my team was nothing near ready to actually start and go against this faction here. But since then, one day I said, okay, I'm just gonna do it today. I feel like doing it. And honestly, it felt so easy. Like, I'm not even joking. But how I said, I do have a pretty OP account, so I'm not expecting everyone to be able to do it the same way I've done it. Now the thing with this, we gotta place that poisons on the boss to make sure we're actually able to decrease the speed on it, because decreasing the speed on it is super important. He's gaining a lot of turn meter just by getting hit, so decreasing the speed is super good actually. So far so good. Seems like we are cracking the ads pretty decent. Like, Gala Longblade is such a beast, guys. I used to run Gala Longblades in Arena before Tormin came out, before Otos, as a tank slayer. She used to be amazing, and she still is. Don't get me wrong, like, she can do so much. Okay, now on the next wave, I really want to make sure I'm taking down Man-Eater as soon as possible. If they start placing that unkillable block debuffs, I'm gonna be struggling to actually get down the second wave. So I gotta make sure I have Gala's Longblades skills on order there, and I'm going straight for that Man-Eater. With everything I've got, decreased speed, poisons, defense down, everything we got, we gotta land it on him there. Okay, so there we are. 5 minutes, unfortunately, but this is a work in progress. I am talking with you guys as well, so it is taking a bit longer than it should. So I'm gonna use the A1 here rather than use something else. So I'm gonna try a defense down. We failed it, so I'm gonna try a defense down again. Again we failed it, that's unfortunate. So here, hopefully Norog is gonna take his turn before everyone else does, more or less. Okay, we got a decreased speed. Okay, that's not bad at all actually, not bad at all. So let's go. He does have that defense up now, which is unfortunate. Bit of more decrease attack, a defense down, nope. RNG doesn't want to be on our side, which is fine. Okay. Time to use this because we don't have any better options. So unfortunately, we will be going through all this unkillable here. So we're gonna have to actually struggle a bit. Pretty unfortunate, but nothing else that we can do about it. Now Norog hits super hard as well here. I have a feeling they will be going for a Alchemage here. So let's see. Jarang is pretty annoying as well here. Like, if he crits, it gets pretty dangerous. I'm not gonna lie about that. There is no point to actually heal just yet. No point to blend decrease attacks. We're just gonna have to go with ally protection and defense up, block debuffs, whatever we can get. Now slowly, I will still have to take that Man-Eater down. It might take way longer than I expected here. But if we get it down, Was all worth it. Yeah, we got a defense down on Steel Skull. We can actually go and try to kill him, because why not? He's keep healing as well, and that can be annoying. So let's go and get him down. Okay, he's almost dead. That's good. Well, let's do this. Decrease the speed on him. You see, that's the main issue though. When then Oro crits as well, he does hit extremely hard too. A defense down on him would not be bad. Let's try and do that in a second as well. Maybe we can get Steel Skull down. Awesome. No need to heal here, so we're gonna try to land some poisons. So after we can decrease the thermometer. Unfortunately, we did not manage to do that. But now again, we can land that attack down on all of them. And now again, we can focus our main champion here that we want to get down, because he is pretty annoying actually. Seems like none of our debuffs they want to land. Unfortunate. If we would have had that defense down from the very first try, it would have been much better. There we are. I might actually... There we go. We finally got it. Let's put more ally protection, more continuous heal. Do we have any poisons on anybody? Unfortunately, we don't. So let's boost the thermometer, heal a bit more. And let's go again for him. Unfortunately, we didn't crit there. So you see that four missing crit rate can be super annoying. Okay. Let's do that as well. We still have a bit of time till we get at the boss. We gotta clear all these sets here, so it's no rush at all. Actually, we do have defense down, attack down on everybody, so let's go on a defense down for Norog. Take a bit of less damage from him. Okay, extra turn. Okay, he's almost dead. There we go. So now we don't have that many as to focus on. It's actually pretty good that we are able to go on the ads like this with this team without having any provoke, without having any stuns, anything at all. It's actually awesome. I was kind of a bit skeptical about it, but I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a go and see what's happening. But was definitely worth it. Okay, so it's starting to be an issue there. Now we have no attack down on Draco. He can be a bigger issue as well. I'm still gonna go with this actually. Have at least one down. Let's see, can we get Norok down with this? It's probably not just yet. But he's almost dead. That's awesome. Down, so we have two more mobs in here, guys. I'm gonna try to keep the cooldown of all the skills from here on to be on point for the boss. So hopefully nothing too crazy is gonna happen. We're not gonna get a lot of damage or anything like that, hopefully. Okay, so we got those poisons. There we go. They're almost dead. That's awesome. Now, how I haven't tried it before, I might have to actually speed tune something or anything like that. If by any chance I do have to do that to cut through the video, so I'm not gonna start from the beginning all the way again with the explanation for the champions and stuff. But if I will have to actually rework a bit one of the champions to speed tune them in a different way, I will update you guys. So here we are at the boss, full HP on everybody. It did took us 11 minutes to get here, so it's a bit unfortunate. We're gonna get that thermometer down. Unfortunately, we did not land at that poison there. That would have been super important for the next turn to be able to decrease the speed on it. So what I'm gonna do here, try to land the defense down, even though it's not really gonna help from here on. So we're gonna put the ally protection and block debuffs, and now we're gonna let the boss to go do his shenanigans. So he's gonna go for my Gala long braids here. There we go. Now again, we're gonna have to try to land the poison so we can decrease the speed. There we go. No defense down at the moment, so I'm gonna go with A1 so we don't deal a lot of damage either. An attack down from her, it could be good, but I'm actually gonna try to land another ally protection here. Land attack down with her. Or I could have done defense down with her and do attack down with Grizzle Child, but okay, that was a bit my mistake. A bit of decreased speed here. Okay, they're going for Alchemage now. So still no defense down, but I'm gonna start actually using the more powerful skills on her before we getting in trouble here. No defense down from her either. We did got that defense down, decreased thermometer, awesome. So now I'm not gonna heal because it's on a long cooldown, and we already have everybody on full HP. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna try and just go with the A1 there. Okay, it went for her. Not a problem there. Gotta put that attack down, even though it's not really gonna help here. It's gonna remove the attack down the boss now. So we're at that point at the moment. A poison, let's put our block debuffs, and probably Gala Longbraids is gonna go before the boss. No, which is not awesome. So again, he's gonna go for an Alchemage here by the looks of it. Oh no. Went for Gala, okay. That's fine. Extra turn. Let's do that, guys. And now we're gonna try to put a ally protection from her. Attack down from Grizzlegel, hopefully. A poison here. No, it did not work. Defense down, maybe. Yes, thank you. Attack down, please. We got it. That's awesome. So the boss is on 50% HP. Actually, less than 50. So here, again, we gotta go and try to get that poison on it. That can help us a lot. How you guys can see, it's pretty much, I would say, almost a walk in the park. If it just doesn't decide to crit one of my champions now in the last moment, which will be super, super annoying. It went again for Gala Longbraids. Awesome. So what I'm gonna do here, decrease that speed and try to hammer it down as much as possible from here on. Unfortunately, that A2 was not available. So again, attack down is not gonna help. The boss is gonna start screwing us over here. So we gotta land that ally protection. More poisons if we can. And block debuffs. Now the boss again is gonna do their own shenanigans. So Alchemage is actually an awesome, awesome champion for this faction, guys. Like, honestly, from here on, I don't really see anything that could really go wrong. Like, the boss is just that here. One more hit from Gala Longbraids and it's game over. There we go. 14 minutes and 50 seconds. Manual Dwarf 21. 4 epics, 1 rare champion, guys. Very first try, so I haven't tried it before. Well impressed with the team. Now, the build is not a budget gear, like, is in between. It's not crazily strong gear, but how you guys saw, it went pretty smooth. We didn't have any of the champions drop under 50% HP, so that's actually awesome. We got that Sacred here. GGG's Johnny, you're gonna get your Lydia. This is the Great Hall, like, only level 107. We still have a lot of level 1s, and he actually had some medals saved up, and I made some of these to level 4 and 5 and 6. He had like 4k medals saved, so I invested it in HP and a bit in defense just to make sure the ads don't destroy my team completely. For whoever wants to have another look at the champions, what we use here, I'm gonna show you again. So Alchemage is a dope champion, was needed for this faction to have a bit of more heal, booster meter. The gear is not even max on him. Total stats again on them, guys, nothing too crazy. They don't have full crit rate. They are fully booked, all of them, of course. They all have masteries. I've told you, Evil Eye is gonna play a super important role in there. You've seen it on the boss. Evil Eye, from all the 4 champions from my team that they had masteries and accuracy, except Gala Longbraids, because she's not built with accuracy. We don't need that on her. Decreasing that turn meter at the right moment was super important. Grizzlegel again, lifesteal, immortal, total stats. Rear guard, shield set, immortal, total stats. And the other rear guard here, lifesteal and immortal. Those were the total stats. They all have the same masteries. And the last one, guys, Gala Longbraids, different masteries, but lifesteal and immortal, total stats on her here. Decent attack, sorry, decent crit damage, I would say. Not enough crit rate, but we managed to do it. That was all for this video, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe for more content, turn on notifications to see when we upload next, and do let me know in the comments down below, guys. Would you like me to do any other videos on faction wars? Like, most of the factions in the game don't require legendary champions to beat them. The second hardest faction, I would say, is Knights Revenant. I've beat it with 4 epics and a legendary. Legendary is Wurlim, so he's not really at the status of a legendary champion. He can be easily replaced by a second Sinesha or a different champion in the team to help you sustain a bit. If you like me to do other guides on faction wars without legendary champions or anything at all where you're struggling or stuff like that, let me know in the comments below, guys. Appreciate you all. I'll see you all soon, and peace out, my dudes.